Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good night. Depends on when you're listening to this video, right? When you're watching it. I wanted to talk about changing your habits, right? So I did write Habits Equal Life book. It's on Amazon, but I think it's a little too short and too brief, and I want to give you better quality. So you can pick that book up. It's super cheap. If you want to get it for like $5, let me know. I can pick some up for you and have it shipped right to you through my back ordering and my publishing account, because yes, I also publish books for myself and others. That's Brand Deal and Digital LLC. But today, I want to talk about habits, okay? A lot of habits have been changed over 5 years of my life, right? I quit smoking, I barely drink alcohol, I eat mostly close to natural as often as possible. That doesn't say I don't order Domino's sometimes because I'm lazy and then regret it for a few days. That's not to say I don't have chicken nuggets from Butcher Box that are as close as possible to natural, but obviously are processed because they're chicken nuggets with breading on them, right? So I'm not like this perfect human, nor will I ever be, but I did remove sugar for a long time out of my life, and it caused us to have less brain fog, right? So I didn't realize the brain fog I was living in until I took sugar out of my diet. And I didn't replace it with artificial sweeteners. I did at first, I used stevia, but then I heard stevia might mess with your gut health, and I'm like, gosh, so I can't keep up with the nutritional standards. I decided I'm gonna go with, I usually have my Mala crystal necklace on. I actually just put a post on my YouTube channel in the community area about it, and that usually gives me some nice tingles when I should be doing what I'm doing, if I'm going in the right way, including what I'm eating, right? I just try to stick as close to natural. I figure I'm pretty safe eating God's food, the food that's just created by Him. But a lot of our food in the supermarkets that seem natural, like even our meats, are genetically modified. The animals were treated a certain way and created, or the meat was genetically created. It's wild times. I am so fascinated with the technology. I just don't want it in my belly. So just think of something that you want to change this year. What is something that is no longer serving you? Right? It's just a habit. For me, 1 year, it was smoking. I was like, why am I going outside smoking a cigarette? This is dumb. I'm just doing it out of habit. It's like my break time. I'd go outside, have a cigarette, come back, my break for my life, and I'm like, I don't want to smoke anymore. This is stupid. I don't want to do anything that I'm going to hide from someone. And very few people knew I smoked. Starting to be more knowing, but it was something that I would hide. It's not something that I wouldn't like go to church, for example, and go outside and smoke a cigarette, right? I wouldn't go to smoke a cigarette outside of a school or something, which I don't even think you're supposed to do that legally. But point being, I didn't want people to see me smoking a cigarette, right? Unless they were like in my immediate circle. And even then, I really didn't want them to see me smoking a cigarette. So why was I doing it? Why was I smoking if I didn't want anyone to know I did it? Obviously that means it's something I shouldn't be doing. Yes. Or it's something I should be more confident about doing. So I decided it was something that I shouldn't be doing. And I set a date and I said, that's it. Now I got nicotine packs and some crystals and all these different things to be ready to quit smoking, just in case I needed some backup support. But come to find out, I wasn't addicted to the nicotine. I actually was just addicted to the habit of going outside and getting a break from reality, the habit of having something in my hand to fidget with, all those things, right? So I made the quit date and I was ready. I was done. It was calm. It was not stressful. And that's what you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to the habit that feels like now is the time. I'm sure we can make a huge list of things we want to change in our life. But what is the one thing right here, right now, that in your whole being and heart and soul feels like that's the thing that I need to kind of change in my life this year? Whatever that is, I want you to focus on it this year, one day at a time. And then you look back and go, wow, I used to do that all the time. And now I don't do it. And I really don't miss it. I want that feeling for you. So for now, peace, love. Hope this gave you some advice to stop a habit. I need to go pet a dog because he's obviously feeling very left out. Mwah. Talk to you later.